my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another hair video. Can you believe it? Neither can I. Refresher day using the newly released Naturall Club Flaxseed Gel and Curl Custard with yogurt. I have a full-on review and demo for all three products. If you want to take a look at that video, I will post it up above. If today you want to take a look at how the Curl Custard performs, well, this is like my third day. We'll re-wet the hair, see how the Curl Custard performs, and take it from there. And if you want to see all that go down, then please keep on watching. Hello my friends, if it's your first time here, thank you so much for coming. My name is Alicia and Kinky Sweat represents my kinky hair and sweat life. I am a fitness professional here at NYC. If you want to take a look at my daily movement musings, you can head over to my Instagram. All my workshop, class, pop-up event details can also be found on my website. I forgot when I applied these products. I think, yes, I did this on Monday. I applied these products on Monday because that's when I filmed the review. I applied the gel on one side of my hair and then the custard on the other. The general consensus is that we like the Curl Custard better, even though it was marketed to be a medium hold and the gel was marketed to be extreme hold. I much prefer the Curl Custard in terms of not only hold but shine and just overall silky texture it left my hair in. I also mentioned that I'm not a great candidate in evaluating if a product is great for second, third day hair longevity because I just put it up right away. I brush the sides, so you'll see when I release her. The sides are really stretched and flat, and if I wanted to wear my hair down, don't have the time to start from scratch, meaning don't have the time to get in the shower, even with the co-wash, detangle, blah blah blah. If I wanted to get my hair down in the quickest way possible, that's where we're going to take a look today. Let's see how the Curl Custard performs because I believe it was one of the formula benefits mentioned on the product page, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this non-sticky formula, referring to the Curl Custard, helps to soften hair and gives a medium hold that is great for daily application. Some things that I encounter with refresher days, if when you apply product on hair that already has product in it, you might encounter product residue, like a cast. If it is indeed formula for everyday application, then let's see how it does. I'm gonna lift the camera up a little more so we can see the whole picture maybe. I also apply the edge control on the edges. I like the texture of it. I don't think it feels too heavy. I don't feel it builds up in a very sticky residue type of way. So this is what I'm dealing with, friends. You see it's very flat on the sides, very misshapen. It would be very hard for me to go straight from what you saw poof to down. I do split it in the middle, so I'm just going to use my fingers and kind of trace the part that was already there. I'm gonna do one side at a time. Take the band that was already in my hair and just get that separate. A really big poof. Oh my god. This is a Curls to Go from Jane Carter solution bottle, but I love the spray design. So we're going to just spritz. There's only water in here, so that's why I wanted to mention that. Because I do have a lot of hair, I actually have to partition this again. I mean, it's just a lot to deal with, you know what I mean. I'm gonna use my finger and just gently part, very gently. No forceful actions, please. I'm gonna clip that up to the side to get it out of the way. I will say though, even with wetting my hair, I love how it feels soft and silky. It doesn't feel product residued at all. The problem that I encounter is here, right here near the crown of my head. It gets very tangled. So if you ever need, you could always use a detangler spray or something like a leave-in conditioner with a lot of slip. Let's go in with the Naturall Club Curl Custard. See what it does. I'm gonna take about this much and see what we get from that. I will say it does have incredible slip, so it helped detangle that portion of my hair that was very tangled. And I'm gonna make sure I put a lot near the ends of my hair. I'm gonna get that a little more wet because I need a little more slip. I also need to get my hair trimmed. That's another thing. So here's how the product is looking. My hair is not super wet, so keep in mind it's gonna take on a different type of texture as opposed to if I were to apply this on super soak wet hair. But that's the point of a refresher. If we don't have time to do that, then this will definitely dry faster than from a soaking wet step. So let's head over to the top now. I actually might have to partition this even more, but we'll see. Maybe we could get away with this. take about that much and go in on it, man. I could probably use the edge control for the sides to get those portions more defined. I have to say, I really love how the curl custard detangles. If you find your hair is really tangled, then again, use a no comb spray or a leave-in with a lot of slip to help tackle that issue before you use the curl custard. I do lose hair. I try to be very gentle with how I comb through product, and again, rely on the water or rely on any detangler to help prevent hair loss. So this is how the hair looks with the curl custard just applied to semi-wet hair. Not too bad. I kind of like how that looks. All right, I'm gonna speed through this side and I'll see you after. Both sides complete. You want to come in a little closer. Here are how the sides are looking and just the overall texture when applying curl custard a few days after first wash and go day. To see the full-on shape, I am going to quickly diffuse dry, and I'll see you back here when hair is done. Hair for the most part is dried and very big, might I add. Here's a close-up of how the texture looks. I'm just gonna lighten you up so you can see. My skin's gonna look crazy white, but just so you can see the pattern. I really like the custard and what it does on a few days after the first wash and go day. I feel it is very easy to apply, very easy to finger rake through. It doesn't feel too sticky, although I got some on my neck, but I feel it has really nice glide and a silky texture that it doesn't feel overly sticky if it does get on your skin. And if it does, you could just take a towel or something that's damp and kind of wipe it off and it should be fine. But this is generally how my hair looks refreshed, because at this point my hair has already separated quite a bit, and I would need for it to be super soaking wet just so it can look a lot more condensed, because when I apply the product the ends are very separated because I don't really wet it as much, simply because I want it to dry quickly. If I want it to be smaller, then I would just have to start from scratch and go and shower. But this isn't bad. I feel like the hair is lightweight. Again, the product doesn't feel sticky or heavy on my strands. I really love the pattern it left my hair in. The texture is very soft and silky. Now, as far as how the hair will feel tomorrow, just judging on how it feels now, I don't think it will feel very product residue-y next day. It doesn't feel that way now at this moment. And keep in mind, I did this wash and go on Monday. Today is Friday, so we're looking at Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, fourth day after the initial wash and go. And my hair has separated quite a bit again from Monday. And even me applying new product to my hair, it's just gonna turn out a lot bigger. If I were to refresh my hair on Tuesday, it will probably be a lot smaller because there will still be more product in my hair. It wouldn't have separated as much, and it will definitely end up in a different shape than it looks now. If you want it to be big, you wait a few days after. That's what you do. I'm very pleased with the flaxseed and yogurt line from Naturall Club. I really dig their curl custard. Now, I could very much well come back on here and demo how the gel would do on a second day refresh, third or fourth day refresh. I'm leaning towards the curl custard because I just prefer the texture. I prefer the way my hair feels after the application. Now, the edge control is neat. I've never used a lot of edge control products, and because of that, I don't really have anything to compare this to. But just from what I've been using and experiencing the last few days upon getting this in the mail, I really love how it controls the edges, but it's so easy to use. I feel it doesn't layer up and gum up. It doesn't create a weird texture. If I wanted to do like the half up, half down situation, I could do that too. Like, that could look really smooth, you know what I mean? I don't have any bobby pins, but we're gonna do like a makeshift type of gig here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I should just leave it like that. perfect. If you want to make the bun, just pull it around. It's supposed to be like messy and stuff. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. So this is something else I also love to do, another style I like to do. Or I could just put it up again. You know what I'm saying? Or I can make it so it's more towards the front. So we could do, you know, that type of a gig if we wanted to. You know, very 80s, darling. For the most part, again, I like the curl custard. I don't do refreshes often. Like, I have time today to get back in shower and start from scratch. If I were to go somewhere fun, which I don't do very often because I'm a homebody and just stay at home when I'm off, I would do the refresh step. I think it's a great way to get the hair down again without getting into the shower. It provides the definition, it provides the hold while feeling lightweight. I've also been applying this to style my high poof if I wanted the sides to be more slick and flat. I'll wet the sides lightly, put it on the curl custard, and use a very soft bristled brush to get that smooth. If you like to do refreshers, I would recommend the curl custard. Do I recommend it over the gel? I don't know, just because I have to experiment with that on another day. From what I've observed, even though the gel says is extreme hold on the bottle, because I prefer the curl custard for a wash and go, but if you feel the curl custard might be too heavy, then maybe the gel will be a lighter application of product on the refresher day for you. It's a little more fluid as well, so if you want more detangling from your product, then you could probably use the gel as your refresher product. I will check back in again any observations that I make with these products, using these products, wash and go day, refresher day. I'll be sure to mention all those details on my March favorites video, or come on here before if I run into anything amazing worth mentioning. Let me know down below, have you been using your Naturall Club flaxseed and yogurt products? And we'll take it from there. And that, my friends, is a wrap. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video helped. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until then, I'll see you on here again with another tutorial, review, chit chat, or refresher video. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.